Hello, this is the second video in this series on how to set up a YouTube account and how to use a YouTube account as a faculty member teaching in the Alamo colleges. So for this second part, I've already shown you how to create a YouTube account if you didn't already have a YouTube account or didn't already have a Google account. And so now what I'm going to do is show you how you can use video that you've already recorded in Zoom and upload that into YouTube. So first, we're going to, if you don't already know how, I'm going to show you how to record in Zoom. So first, we're going to open Zoom. And then as you notice, there's this new meeting button. One thing that I think a lot of people forget is that you can start a meeting with yourself. You can talk to yourself in Zoom, which sounds weird, right? Teaching to an empty room doesn't make any sense. But in this case, teaching to an empty room makes a lot of sense. And so I'm going to show you how to do this. So you open up Zoom. You're going to select New Meeting. And it's going to open up your window just like this. You're going to hit join with computer audio, just like you would when you're meeting with students. And now you have a blank palette, right? You're ready to go. You're in Zoom. If you, want to start your video, you can start your video. I can't do that right now because of how I'm recording. But if you want to share your screen, you can do that. So you could, share your screen and share a PowerPoint that you had or anything in that nature, a little PDF, what have you. So for this example, actually, I'll go ahead and share that PDF. So you'll hit share screen, and I had a PDF open, so I'm going to open this PDF. I'm going to hit share. Okay, and now I'm sharing this PDF, and this is what I would be recording in Zoom. Okay. Now I'm going to stop share. I'm going to stop the share. And to record, at the bottom of your menu, there's a record button. If you don't see it, as you saw, it wasn't there before, it's going to be under this more section, right? Record is still there. But if it's not in the bottom menu, because your box is too small, it's going to be under more. Okay, and then there's going to be the two record options. So if you work for the Alamo colleges, if you're a faculty for the Alamo colleges, when you click on record, if you want to record to the cloud, it's going to record to alamo.us.zoom, and you're going to get an email at some point that says that you're out of space and you need to take those things off or what have you. If you are working on a computer and you have an external hard drive, or if you really want your recordings to be yours and be managed by you, what you can do is you can record to the computer you're on. Okay, so in this case, I'm using a desktop computer at home, and I'm gonna record on this computer. So for this section, I'm gonna start the record process. If I think it should let me do this, but it's gonna record nothing. So I'm gonna hit record on this computer, and it says I'm muted, so it wants me to unmute myself. I'm actually gonna go ahead and continue without audio. And so now it's recording, right? I'm recording what I'm showing. And so if I did a screen share, it would show me the screen share, right? I would be showing this, and I could stop the share. And then once I'm ready to go, I can just hit stop recording. Now, this is kind of the tricky part that's a little weird because it looks like I didn't do anything. It's maybe broken. Did I do it right? I'm not sure. Well, the only way to see if you did it right is by clicking on End and selecting End Meeting for All. And then at that point, a box should pop up like this, and it's going to sit and convert your meeting. And then a box is going to pop up that looks like this. And what's great about this is it gives you a audio only version. So if you wanted to put that in any kind of media player, or you could just put a link to that. If you wanted to do some podcasting, you could put that audio file and have yourself a podcast, especially if you did just talk and you didn't necessarily show anything. But here's also an MP4, which is the video and the audio layer together. And so this concludes this section of this video, this part of this video. What we did in this video is we illustrated how to use Zoom to create a recording to give you files, which is what we have here. And in the next video, the next step is getting these files into your newly created YouTube channel. So stick around for that.